credit, and let's talk about owner financing and what in the world is going on. Do we need good credit for owner financing deals? When you did an owner financing deal, did they check your credit? Anybody? Bueller? Hello? Anybody there? Because in my experience on owner financing deals, exactly nobody has checked my credit on an owner financing deal. And I want to know from y'all right now, when you did these owner financing deals, you got these sellers to finance you these properties, did any of them check your credit? Because the mortgage broker is going to check your credit. The banker's going to check your credit. The loan officer, the credit union people, the person at Kohl's giving you a credit card, all of those people are going to be checking your credit 18 different times from now until tomorrow. And definitely 18 minutes before you go sign the closing docs, right? But in my experience, owner financing deals don't check your credit. They don't care. They don't care if you got good credit. They don't care if you got bad credit. They don't care if you got no credit. They do not care. Why? Why? Y'all tell me this. Why would an owner not care about your credit? I mean, it seems like this owner is taking some risk, aren't they? Isn't that how the banks and the mortgage brokers hedge their bets on whether or not you're a good candidate for a mortgage or a loan? Isn't that how they come up with whatever interest rate they're going to pick out of the clear blue sky? It's all based on your grade of these 3 digits called a credit score? So why wouldn't the owners want to know your credit score? Why wouldn't they want to judge you based on 3 digits? I mean, you know, some of us judge ourselves and some other people based on 3 digits, as in our weight. Most of us have a 3-digit weight. It's just like judging somebody on their 3-digit credit score. It's just 3 numbers put together. They don't mean anything. It's a made-up number, all right? Our weight, made up, depending on if we're talking about in U.S. pounds or what, metric kilograms? Pounds? What is it they weigh in? Whatever, you know what I mean? The credit scores are also just made up based on your previous history, based on whether or not you were a good person and paid your bills on time, whether you had to, you know, sell something to be able to make your payments on time. That doesn't go into account. They just want to make sure you paid your bills on time and you were a good citizen. Owner financing deals don't care about your credit. They ain't checking your credit, okay? And a couple reasons. First of all, they're not set up to check your credit, okay? To be able to pull somebody's credit, you have to be able to like log into a website and stuff. You got to put some information in. You got to give them your social security number. Don't give anybody your social security number. Are you kidding me? No. Don't do that. Bad. That's not what we do these days, okay? Another reason why they're not checking your credit is they don't care. They don't care. They don't want to log into a computer and see what you got, and they don't care what your credit is. You know why? Because when you're buying houses on owner financing, all they care about is the money, and the money. Okay? They want to know if they're going to get their purchase price or not. They want to know that they're going to get their monthly payment or not. They want to know how quickly you can get started making them payments. All right? If you're cashing out a deal and it's going to take you 6 months to come up with the money, forget that. I'd rather start getting $800 a month next Wednesday for the next 60 months. Or until I die, you can pay off my kids for the next 30 years. As long as I'm getting my purchase price. That's what owners care about in owner financing. They don't give two flips about your credit score. They don't give two flips about whether you are late on your Verizon bill or not. They don't care. They want to know that they're getting their full purchase price. They want to know that they're going to get monthly money. And they want to know that you're going to close quickly and start sending them money. Because until you start sending them money, they're a little nervous. Not going to lie. They're a little nervous until you start sending them money. But if you can give them money the first day you look at the property, they are a lot more comfortable with you. All right? Give them $10. Give them $100. Tell them you'll give them some more in 90 days. Tell them you'll give them some more in 60 days. I had a deal one time. I told him, I said, here's $10. I'm going to give you some more money. Some more money. Not a big dollar amount. Some more money. 3 very important words in owner financing. I'm going to give you some more money in 6 months. And they said, okay. Because they didn't care about my credit score. They didn't care what else I had going on. I was solving their problem in a way they could understand and in a way that they appreciated. And they gave me 6 months with no payments. Yes! So let me ask you this. If nobody's checking your credit, you're putting $10 down on a property, and you have 90 days until your first payment is due, and nobody ever asked you to come up with a large lump sum of cash, how many of these deals can you do? I mean, you checked your bank account today, didn't you? Yeah, I know you did. If it only takes $10, how many deals can you do this week? Nobody's checking your credit, so your credit score is not going down. Nobody's checking your debt to income to tell you that you can only have so many properties under your belt or under your skirt at any given time. And it only takes $10. So how many tens of dollars do you have? How many deals can you do if it only takes $10 and nobody's checking your credit? You do one a day for, I don't know, this month. Anybody got $300? Anybody got $350? Going once, going twice? You can do as many deals as you want to, as long as you're setting up the right kind of deals and talking to the right seller, and then focus on the right buyers that are going to come through and take this deal away from you, so that you don't actually have to make that payment in 90 days. Boom! Just blew your mind. Right there. I know I did. I know I did. It's all good. Been there myself a couple different times. Been there at the closing table a couple of different times saying, I can't believe I get to do this. This is so cool. This is so awesome. I've been helping ladies in FTDF Plus say the same thing for years. Some of y'all been watching me for years, talking about all the ladies in FTDF Plus that I'm helping, talking about all the ladies making $10,000 this week, while you sit over there going, oh, I don't know, oh, I don't know. Talk about the ladies making $30,000 a month, and you're over there going, no, no, no. Will you get over yourself for a second? Because these ladies are real, and they're out there getting these deals done, and whether you just had your mind blown or not, they're out there saying, you know what? If she can do it, I can too. She can do that, I can too. If she can make that money, I can too. And if you're one of those women, I want to invite you to FTDF Plus. If you just got your mind blown, that's fine. But if you're hearing these stories of these women in FTDF Plus and you're saying, you know what? If those women can do it, I can too. If those women can take care of their kids and raise their grandbabies and run their businesses and teach their classrooms and do their other listing appointments and do all of their other woman things and take care of their mom and do all the other things that women are supposed to do. If all those women can do that stuff and make an extra $25,000 a month, you can too. And if you know you can, if you're ready to get started, if you're waiting on an invitation, then come on, this is your invitation. I want you to be an FDDF Plus, because a lot of y'all don't have moms like I do that we can go out and get our nails done, and we can talk about passive income, and we can talk about business opportunities, and we can talk about the TV shows, and we can talk about other people. I mean, come on. Not a lot of gossip, but you know, a little bit of gossip. But most of y'all are just talking about the celebrity gossip. Some of y'all need some people that you can hang out with that will rekindle your flame for some business opportunities. Some of y'all are out here going, oh my gosh, the sky's falling, what are we going to do, what are we going to do, what are we going to do? I said that a couple times myself today. What are we going to do, what are we going to do, what are we going to do? You know what we're going to do? The same thing we do all day, every day. We're going to help sellers. We're going to solve problems. We're going to make a ton of money. And we're going to repeat it tomorrow too. I got a message from one of the ladies in FDDF Plus this weekend while I was at the lake, and she said, money just keeps flowing into my account. I don't even know where this money comes from, but my deals are getting done, my contractors are lining up, money is just flowing straight to me. And she said, I'm going to be in the flock forever. This is so amazing. Just the change in her presence, in her stance, in her negotiating, in her everything has changed so much since she joined FDDF Plus. And some of y'all are looking for a pack of women that you can run around with. You're looking for a group of girlfriends that you can talk about business with, that you can encourage when somebody's in the valley. You can help lift her back up to the mountaintop, that you can cheer for when somebody else is on the mountaintop, because you know just as much as she got there, you're going to get there. And you're going to cheer for her just like she's going to cheer for you. Some of y'all need a new group of girlfriends. And I'm telling you, we are gathering right now in FDDF Plus. We are gathering. We meet on Tuesdays, and we hang out together all weekend long. I love to get back from the lake on Sunday night and see what all happened while I was out of service. I love it. You're going to love it too. These are the girlfriends that you've always wanted in FDDF Plus. They're the ones that really care about you, that really have your back, that are really going to push you. They're really going to get their deals done, and that's going to push you to get your deals done. Creative financing deals. We're doing owner financing deals. We're doing subject to deals, lease option deals, wrap deals. We're doing some wholesale deals. We're doing deals. And we're making that money, honey. I want you to be with us. So go to fddfplus.com. fddfplus.com. All right, that's group coaching, that's one-on-one coaching, that's where we get all of the deals done in fddfplus.com. You got to book a call with me. We'll hop on the phone later this week, and I'll let you know if I think FDDF Plus is the best fit for you. Okay? You got to be an action taker. You got to be willing to get out there and talk to some sellers. You got to be ready to make some big bucks. You got to be excited. And it's okay if you're a little scared. I think everybody's a little scared right now. And that's okay to admit. It's okay to say it's all good. But you got to be ready to say, I can't live like this anymore. And I'm ready to go to the next level. I'm ready to join up with the ladies in FDDF Plus. So if that's you and you're ready to get these owner financing deals. One lady in FDDF Plus had a portfolio. She had 3 or 4 houses. Regular bank financing. She put 20% down on those houses, and then the bank cut her off, said you can't buy anymore, you're done. And she said, no, wait a second, I want to do some more deals. And they said, nope, you're done, you can't have any more money with us, and nobody else will loan you because your debt to income is almost too much. And she said, well, what else am I supposed to do? And luckily, her loan broker knew me and said, you know what, go talk to Whitney Nicely, because Whitney helps women get their creative financing deals done. He couldn't help her with more bank financing, but he knew that I could help her with owner financing deals. And so since then, she's done 2 deals with owner financing. And one of the coolest things is when she decided to get into creative financing, her rental houses went empty. And at first, she was paranoid. Oh my gosh, what have I done wrong? My houses are empty. This is terrible. I got to make these payments, blah, 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 blah. And I said, hey, babe, this is a blessing because God just gave you a huge payday. We're going to turn these houses that you have bank financing on, we're going to wrap those things up into a lease option, and you're going to get some big non-refundable option fees. Y'all, she made $50,000 last month off of something she was panicked about at the beginning of the month. God's working all this out for you. All right, take that leap of faith. Take that step into the unknown, and let's get these deals done. We're starting in the morning. FTDF Plus is in the morning, and we'll record that. So if you're joining us tomorrow or Wednesday, you can watch this week's recording. This week is super special because not only do I teach real estate, I also believe in having your mind right. So this is the second week of the month, and on the second week of the month, my mindset coach comes in and works with everybody in FTDF Plus on their mindset to make sure that they're not stopping themselves, they're not sabotaging themselves. One of my favorite stories, and one reason that we keep promoting mindset and having your head in the game, Sheila Britt, I talk about Sheila Britt all the time. She's been in the mastermind for almost 2 years now. And in January of this year, y'all listen, in January of this year, Sheila was on the call, and it was a mindset call, and Delora was working with Sheila and kind of calling her out on some of her excuses, and Sheila said, you know what, I'm holding myself back. I know exactly what I need to do. I wasn't wanting to do this, and I wasn't wanting to call that seller, and I wasn't wanting to do that. And we said, great, what are you going to do? She said, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to call that seller, and I'm going to do that. And I talked to Sheila about an hour later, and she'd already done this, called that seller, and done that. And in an hour, in 1 hour from the mindset lesson on the second Tuesday of January, Sheila had another house under contract. It can happen that fast. It can happen within an hour. You shift your mindset, you get your mind in the game, you quit listening to your excuses, and you actually do what you're supposed to be doing, your whole game will flip just like that. Sheila made $5,000. She made $5,000 in the next couple weeks off 1 hour. It's just 1 hour of getting your mind right, getting your mind in the game to put you back into momentum and get you back out to where you need to be, taking action the way you know you're supposed to. But sometimes you get so bogged down with your excuses and your excuses, and you just lose sight of the goal. That's why mindset is so important, and that's why tomorrow's lesson is so, so important, and I want you to be there. Go to FTDFplus.com. So 3 weeks of the month, I teach. 1 week of the month, Delora teaches, and some ladies will tell you that the mindset week is their favorite week, and Delora's been coaching me since 2016, so she speaks real estate. It's a mindset lesson on the real estate, and she knows, she's seen the ladies go through different mindset hurdles, talking to sellers, talking to buyers, and really being okay with making their entire yearly salary in a month. That's a mindset shift, girls. You got the skills, you got the talent, you got the, guts and the persistence to get these deals done. It's got to be right in your head, though. That's what we focus on. I'm all about the real estate, except 1 week a month. And that's when I want you to really dig down and get yourself right to get the rest of you right. So that's tomorrow, and that's included in FTDF Plus. Y'all, let me know if you have any questions, but go to FTDFplus.com or send me a message if you just say, you know what, forget it, just sign me up. I don't want to miss this call with Delora. I know I need to get my mind right so I can get my real estate right, so I can get my money right. Just send me a message. I'll send you the link, and we'll get started right now, tonight. All right. That's all I got for you tonight. Y'all go to FTDFplus.com. I'll see you there. Oh, what a beautiful night. What a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood.